Anyone in North Dakota could access any court record in the state online. Victims' names and social security numbers were suddenly open to the public eye.
However, that access was taken away after privacy complaints piled up. Renee Cooper joins us now. And Renee, do we know why the court system pulled the plug just a week later?
I do, Nicholas. There wasn't a specific case, though, but since January 1st, when you searched a name on North Dakota Court's website, you could actually click on these documents to see them or to print them. But as of 4:45 yesterday evening, that was no longer possible. Here's why.
We want to be prudent, we want to be careful, and since we have discovered that there is some private information, we are taking, I think, the prudent step of taking a step back.
These documents have always been public. You could always go to your county clerk and request any number of them. They just were not as readily accessible.
It's more of a temptation for people to go out and look at things that they normally wouldn't look at.
A North Dakota court rule says certain private information has to be redacted before it's filed into the court system. It's been around since 2009.
Now, attorneys who work on divorce cases have to file a redacted order that doesn't have social security numbers or driver's license numbers, protects the names of children.
Chief Justice John Jensen expected that rule was being followed more often than it actually was. He says from the complaints they've received, when private information was exposed, it was generally submitted by sources other than the court itself, like private lawyers.
Did you expect any noncompliance? Because in kind of our minds, it's scary if anything is out there that's not supposed to be.
Well, we expected a high compliance. 100%, I mean, I think that would be unrealistic, but certainly in an amount where it would be easy to correct.
Now, there's no way to know just yet how often this is happening, but no records that predated 2009 were available by click. Although, Julie Lawyer says sometimes old documents are scanned into new motions, making a loophole for old documents. North Dakota is the first state to try to make court records accessible to this extent. It was a 3-year process involving an initial public comment period.
It was a best practices suggestion by the National Center of State Courts.
So what's the next step? The goal is to bring these documents back online eventually. Chief Justice Jensen says they will begin with documents that were written by state courts. He says he's confident that these will not include sensitive information.
Keep in mind, the majority of records in our court system are not generated by the court. They're generated by the parties and filed with the court.
There's no set timeline yet, but Chief Justice Jensen says it's a priority.
Public access is important, too. You have to remember we have a very rural state, and there are impediments to somebody physically going to the courthouse.
Lawyer says she's glad they took it down until the privacy factor is sorted out. She says going forward, she hopes closed cases will be the only ones available by the click of a button to avoid temptation by witnesses and jury members. Just another note here, the way the system is designed, it will not allow for bulk downloads. So Lauren and Nicholas, you'll actually have to search a specific name and click on documents one at a time.
Renee Cooper, thanks for all the information. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Tomorrow morning on Good Day Dakota, 1:30.